3 years ago, I made a life-changing decision to stop competing in Taekwondo. And for me, doing this for 17 years, that was a big change in my life. So I started Taekwondo at 7, and I did it because we got bullied. My dad put my brother and I into Taekwondo, and Joel and I, to start off with, we absolutely hated it. But my dad, being the big man he is, he forced us to train, and I'm so grateful he did, because we got better and better, and it got to a point where every time we were competing, we were getting gold medals nearly every single tournament. I was just used to winning. But even though I was winning, I wasn't really enjoying it. I was still being forced to do it. So when I turned 16, this is where things changed, because we got scouted for the England squad and we went for trials with them. Now, I was so used to being exceptional, and when I got to the England squad and realised, you're not really as good as you think you are. And for me, this was a big change in my life. It was very humbling, and I had a big ego at the time, so I got humbled real quick. That being said, with the England squad, my passion for Taekwondo was starting to develop, and I was starting to enjoy it more and more. With being in a national squad, one thing I felt was a lot of pressure. But this wasn't pressure from the club. This was pure self-inflicted pressure. I was literally in the England squad for Taekwondo. I couldn't be competing at a higher level. And with this, it ruined me mentally. Weeks before tournament, I'd be panicking, I'd be nervous, I'd be thinking about all the things that could go wrong, and it screwed me over badly. University came along, and I was blessed enough to get a sports scholarship, which I loved. This really helped me combat the mental anxiety that I had with competing and just put my mind at ease. And with that, I went 10-0 while I was at university. Anyways, after finishing my uni degree, I had to take a step back and look at what I wanted to do. You see, for me, I didn't see any future with myself competing in Taekwondo. I'd achieved all the national awards. The only thing I hadn't done was the international. But still, there was no financial payment. There was no massive recognition. There was no really longevity in the sport, in the ITF discipline, I thought. And the mental stress which came with it, even when I was winning tournaments, it didn't feel great after. So I was like, personally, what's the point? That being said, since stopping competing, I know my mental health has been a lot better, a lot more chill. And I'm just generally happier. So for me, that was the right decision. For you, do as you please, but this is just my story. But I will never stop training in Taekwondo. It is an insane martial art, and I highly recommend it to everyone, absolutely everyone.